Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft from the Club House SMP server. Let's start with the obvious, shall we? I'm sporting a brand new pair of wings here, and I'll show you how I got them in just a moment. But first, I've been working on a build in between episodes, and here it is. It's quite a large build. As you can see, it looks like almost two separate houses, but I have them linked there in the center. I'm building mostly out of dark oak wood, but the foundation here is, of course, the stone bricks. I've got some stairs that go up to the second floor on each side, and I need to figure out how exactly that's going to work because down below me is the first floor, and I don't have the floor in for the second floor. Looks like there will be a little bit of an attic, but I'm planning to connect this up in the middle. So there'll be some kind of room here, and then I'm going to bring the roof down to about there where those stairs are, spanning the distance between the two houses. And then I'll build it up so that it looks more like one big mansion instead of two separate symmetrical houses. We may even add some things on. But yeah, this is quite a large project. I haven't even started putting in any of the block variation or anything. So it's just kind of, temporary. I just tried to get as much done as possible, getting as many blocks placed so that we could work on the structure. And then we'll worry about detailing it later, of course. Down here on the ground floor should be some kind of courtyard. We might put, I don't know, a little pond in here, maybe some vegetation as well. And I think that'll look pretty good. I also need to make a way into the first floor because right now the only way in is temporarily through this little opening here. And this puts you on the first floor. I have a couple windows blocked out here, and this is what the view is looking like from here. I only did just these two windows, though I don't know where the rest of the windows are going to go yet. And I do have a floor pattern here. This is strip spruce and strip dark oak wood, and I just kind of alternated them. It ended up making kind of a diagonal pattern, but I did it slightly different on the other side. So if we go into this house here, you can see that I placed them, this way. And so it has the similar diagonal pattern, but there are more of them because I placed them the short way instead of the long way. So I don't know which one I like better. I think this one, actually. So I might go ahead and replace the floor on that side so that it looks like this side. But before I get too far ahead of myself talking about this new project, because we're going to work on this mostly in between episodes, there's a couple things I want to do with my new wings. For one, I want to take them out for a test fly. But before we do that, let's go ahead and take an Unbreaking 3 and a Mending book, and we'll go ahead and put those on the elytra now. So we'll use this anvil here. We'll put the elytra in there. Let's go ahead and put the Unbreaking on first. And then we'll throw that back in the anvil and put the mending on. I would also like to name this. Let's pull it out first. Yeah, there we go. Instead of elytra, we're gonna use a similar naming convention that we used on our bow. We called it outbowed, and so we're gonna call our elytra outwinged. Yeah, outwinged. And of course, the ED is going to be a 3D, just like outnumbered, which is our name. Outwinged, yeah, that's how I want it to look. And let's go ahead and grab those elytra out. And now that they're named, if I lose them or misplace them somewhere, I don't know why I would, but everyone will know, well, they can probably easily figure out who they belong to. And now that we have mending and unbreaking on our wings and that's named, let's go ahead and grab some flight rockets. I only have 21 rockets. That won't get us very far, but we can take these wings out for a test flight. And then after that, I'll show you how I got them. Well, we won't get far on 21 flight rockets, but let's go ahead and take our elytra out for a test fly. This is my first time to fly on this season of the Club House SMP server. Let's go ahead and just fly around the base for now. Yeah. Sweet, sweet flight. Oh man, that feels pretty nice. You get a good aerial view of the base from here. But before I crash and kill myself, let's go ahead and change our POV there. Where should we go? There's the iron farm. Got a nice little golem coming on in there. You can get a really good view of our base builds over here and some of the farms. So this is our new build that we're working on. And then, of course, we've got our good old pink house here, our starter base. And that way is spawn. We could actually probably make it to spawn. Let's go ahead and see if we can. It shouldn't be too far this way, especially with wings. I think it won't take very long to get there. What's this? Some kind of farm. And there's somebody's base here that we haven't visited. Wow, they built up a lot since the last time I flew over this area. And then if we come just a little bit further this way, yeah, we're already at spawn. So it didn't take very long to get here. In fact, since our shop is at the north end of spawn, we can go ahead and land on the roof here. This is our wood shop right here. And there's the rest of spawn. I don't think I've ever landed on my roof before. Anyways, I think we've flown enough. Let's just use our wings to glide safely off the wood shop. And since we're here, we may as well check on it and see how we're doing. We can take our profits as well, I suppose. Okay, no profits from the, what is that, dark oak? No sales of dark oak. Anything from spruce? Yeah, we have 5 diamonds from the spruce wood. So it looks like we might have to restock that pretty soon. Something is out over here. I think it was the jungle. And we only had 1 stack in there, so only 1 diamond. We'll have to restock jungle. How are we doing on oak? 2 stacks of oak, so there should be some diamonds in the chest. Yes, we have 5. And let's go ahead and see if there are any sales of birch. Or bamboo. I don't think so, but let's check for profits anyway. Okay, we sold some birch. That's good to know. And what about bamboo? Was anybody desperate enough for bamboo? It looks like they were. Looks like we're also out of mangrove wood, but we still have the 3 stacks of cherry, so nothing's sold there. Let's take our diamonds from the sale of the mangrove wood, and that brings us to a total of 20 diamonds. I guess we'll just stick them in here for now. So I'll restock the wood shopping between episodes, but for now, let's go ahead and head back to base. I think to save on flight rockets, we'll just use the nether portal here, and we'll go through the nether roof. But before we head back to base, you're probably wondering, outnumbered, how did you get those elytra anyway? Well, the first thing you should know is that we have a mining world end. It's this note block here with the shulker head on it. And the second thing you need to know is when you defeat the end dragon, which I had to respawn, by the way, using 4 end crystals, the dragon drops an egg and a pair of elytra, and also a special loot drop as well. I got like a special netherite sword from it that we'll look at later. But yeah, you get all those things for respawning the dragon, and beating the dragon on the Club House SMP server is the most difficult challenge I've ever taken on in Minecraft, to beat the dragon anyway. And that includes beating the dragon in hardcore as well, which is still easier than trying to beat the dragon on this server. With all the mods, it was just insane. I'll show you some highlights from it. There is no audio, so I'm going to go ahead and set it to music. I also have over an hour of footage, so I'm going to go ahead and edit it down to a nice reasonable length and turn it into a bit of a dragon slaying montage. Why don't we go ahead and play that now? And that's the story of how we got our elytra. Like I said, that's the hardest dragon fight I've ever had to do in Minecraft on this modded Clubhouse SMP server. Also, if you enjoyed the music, the artist's name is Flouzemaker, and he is online right now. In fact, he was featured in the last episode, and he's also in the comments down below. So that song was called Out of the Render Distance. And I'll be giving him credit for that in the description down below. But turning our attention now back to this monstrosity, I think it's time to do some resource gathering and block in a few more of the walls here. I also need to put in the second floor on each side so that we have something to stand on and walk on up here. And then I also want to start introducing a block variant, and I'm not sure exactly which block I'm gonna blend in yet, but right here I have a little block palette set up. And if you look, you can see that we have dark oak wood at the bottom. So this is regular dark oak logs, and then you've got the stripped logs, and then you've got the plank. And then just above that is the spruce, same kind of thing here, and then above that is the oak wood. And if you notice the wood variants, they're not exactly in order of darkest to lightest. So, for example, I would say this is the darkest of all the woods, which is the unstripped dark oak logs. But if you come over here to the stripped, it suddenly gets a lot lighter, and I would say actually the plank is darker than the stripped log, which creates an interesting dilemma. It's kind of similar for the spruce as well. The unstripped log is quite dark, but as soon as you strip it, it gets lighter than the plank. I think that's true of the oak as well. So if we want to mix in a wood with the dark oak plank, we have to choose something that is going to be lighter, because there's nothing really darker than this except for the log, and we're already using the log as kind of the structural foundation here, right there. And so we can't use that again to add texture to the build. What we need to do is introduce another variant, and I'm thinking it's probably just going to be the spruce plank. I mean, that's the most economical way to do it. It's going to lighten the build up quite a bit, actually, because of how different it is from dark to medium brown wood here. Obviously, the oak variants are too light. I just put them up there so that we can kind of get an idea of how dark and how light we can get using the oak and spruce. But yeah, I'm going to start introducing in some block variants very soon. But I think mostly I'm going to work on this build in between episodes, just because I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't have a clear direction on where this is going to go, and until I do, it's better if I just work on it off camera. So what I want to do now is actually some wood gathering. We need more mangrove wood, and we need more oak, and what else? We needed a jungle. We're out of jungle, and that's all at the wood shop that I'm talking about. And so in order to restock the wood shop, I'm going to go ahead and do another wood chopping montage. I know it's your favorite, right? Just a quick little tree chopping montage there for you. And now that we're at the wood shop, let's go ahead and grab our wood and we can do some restocking. Let's start with the jungle. I only have 2 stacks to add, but that'll have to do for now. Jungle is easy to get. We can restock that more later. Let's add 1 stack of mangrove wood. Unfortunately, that one's such a pain to mine. Dark oak logs is easy. Let's put that in here. Spruce. Okay, we're still okay on spruce, a little low. And I figure why not stock up on oak? It's a pretty popular wood and very versatile. So let's go ahead and get a bunch of those in there. 8 stacks is good. And why not? Block of bamboo. Somebody's been buying it, so we'll go ahead and stock it up. And 8 stacks of that will do for now. Take our empty shulker. Oh yeah, we have shulker boxes now, in case I didn't mention that. I didn't get them myself. They were for sale in the spawn area. Of course, ender chest stays here. Thank you, Sakana, for putting this ender chest at my shop. I appreciate it. And let's go see what's new around spawn. Let's see, this looks new over here. Let's actually go up these stairs and then we'll cross over. What is this giant wooden box? I don't know. I've never seen it before in my life. Is there anything inside? It looks dark in there. Is it safe? What's all this then? We've got barrels on the corner. That's decorative. It is dark inside. Oh, but it's all slabs, so it's okay. It is spawn proof, including this floating red carpet. And what is over here? Okay, here's shulker shells. 64 shulker shells for 8 diamonds? Oh, right. Of course it's locked. Is there any in stock? There is. Okay, that's such a good deal. I can't pass up on that. I left my ender chest though, so let's go ahead back to our wood shop real quick. That's a cool fountain. This must be Dutch's shop, huh? I think he provided shulkers for sale in the spawn area because people were requesting it, or they were wishing they could get more shulkers. We have 3 shulker boxes, so I think 1 stack is enough. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab 8 diamonds. Let's see, something like that. Yeah, we're just gonna buy 1 stack of shulker shells, which of course makes half a stack of shulker boxes, and I think that will be plenty for now. If this many shulker shells is available this early, then I have a hard time believing they won't be even more plentiful later in the game. So for now, this is a good find. Let's go ahead and grab a stack of shulker shells. That is amazing. And my diamonds are gone. That's still a really good purchase though. 8 diamonds for half a stack. I mean, half a stack of shulker boxes. That's so cheap. Okay, we can't pass that up. No way. What else is new around the spawn area? There's the Froglight shops. Froglight shop is one of my favorites. Until somebody can outdo it. Let's see, what else do we have here? The giant floating carrot, of course. Looks like there's some pop-ups around here. We can buy bundles, which is kind of interesting. I've never played with bundles before. That might be worth a purchase just to see how it works. Bone blocks. That's such a good idea to sell bone blocks. And half a stack for a diamond's pretty good price too. I might be back for bone blocks. Ender chests for 9 diamonds. I don't know. I have blaze rods and I have obsidian. Yeah, obsidian's really easy to get now that the end is open, because you can go mine the pillars as long as there's no dragon there. So I'm not too worried about shulker boxes for 9 diamonds. In fact, I would lower the price on that. But at least it's available for sale. I do appreciate that. Anything else new around spawn? I think not. What do we have here? Emeralds for diamonds. Yeah, this is the vegan shop. Food for sale. And I think last time we were here, there was nothing going on upstairs quite yet. But yeah, nothing for sale up here. But this is one of my favorite views of spawn. So I like coming up into this shop. That's a really good seating area right there. Hidden lighting, very nice. And clean up your shulker mess. Or clean up your chest monster, I mean. What is this? Back to village, yeah. Back you go. What is this mess over here? Well, it's raining at spawn, and we're almost out of time for this episode. It actually might be a shorter episode, because I condensed the dragon fight down to about 4 minutes or so, and I don't really have anything else left I want to do. I'm going to work on my build, of course, back at the base area. What is this? Block of redstone for 3 diamonds. Oh, it is 60. It's a stack of blocks, though. That's a pretty good deal. And what is this? Nothing. I mean, not nothing. There's some good stuff for sale there, just nothing I'm interested in. Hey, there we go. There's a new shop gone up over here. It looks like it's not quite ready yet, but I like the terracotta. What is this? Nobody has claimed the plot, so I don't know who is building here. It's really close, though, to... I hope this is the entrance, because it's really close to the bridge here, which is kind of a weird place to build, in my opinion. What else have we got at spawn? Nothing else, I think. Nothing for sale at the turtle, it looks like. Turtle shells, of course. This is where I bought the shulker boxes from, the first 3 I got. And what about over here? This is the potion shop. I think there's still no potions of slow falling at Kithron's potion shop, but I recommend it because killing the Ender Dragon is one of the fastest ways to get elytra now, in my opinion. And if there were potions of slow falling in here, I definitely would have bought more, because I went through 3 really fast. And it still wasn't enough, but we beat the dragon with only 3 slow falling potions. I just wish I had more. Yeah, you should sell that here. In fact, I may even give you the phantom membrane if you need it, because... Hey, there's the villager. I remember trading with you. Yeah, we locked in this villager's trade. What does the sign say? Hello, I'm lost. Please find my home. I think I actually know where this villager came from, but he's just kind of stuck here at spawn for now. And I don't think there's anything else new to see here. Tridents are out of stock. That's unfortunate. Sniffer eggs we have. Seeds as well. Select any diamond gear. I think I'm good. Elytra. I didn't know they were selling elytra here. They're out of stock, but how much? 5 diamonds for an elytra? That's a good deal. I'm going to keep my eye on this shop because I would like to have a backup pair of elytra if possible. We just got the one on our back for now, which we'll have to do. I'm proud of the way I earned it anyways. Well, I guess that's all there is left to do for this episode. In between episodes, I'll probably go mining for ancient debris again, because I think I'm going to upgrade my armor. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade my armor to netherite again. In fact, I have the netherite already in my ender chest, maybe? Oh, probably in this orange shulker box. Yeah, there we go. We've got smithing templates for the upgrade, and we've got netherite ingots, 3 of them. So we can upgrade our armor probably in the next episode. I think the only thing I'm going to wait for, the next netherite upgrade for our armor, is to try to find some armor trim. So we might have to go find some structures to loot, maybe in the mining world, so that we can get some armor trims, because I think that would be pretty cool to have. I just haven't found any yet. Because there's only a few places that you can get them. But that's something we can do in the next episode. I don't see anything new on the bulletin board. Yeah, the spawn board doesn't really have anything new. Like I said, I'm going to keep my eye on the elytra shop and see if they come back in stock so that we can snag a backup. But as the season progresses, I'm sure we'll be able to find stuff like shulker boxes and elytra will be much easier to get late game. Okay, well, I guess that's going to do it for me from the Club House SMP server. I'm outnumbered, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.